Okay, good morning. Yes, my name is Enrique Solano. I am giving this presentation on behalf of Toffol Tobal, who is the principal investigator of this project, but that due to some teaching duties, he cannot join the meeting today. So what is SASDABA? SASDABA stands for Star Analyser Spectroscopic Database, and it's a professional amateur collaboration. The amateur part is coordinated by the Garraf Astronomical Observatory near Barcelona in Spain, and the professional part lies on the shoulders of the Spanish Virtual Observatory at the Centro de Astrología in Madrid. And the main purpose of this project is to conduct an all-sky survey taking spectra of all stars brighter than the 5th magnitude in both hemispheres, roughly 2,000 stars. And all the spectra are hosted in an astronomical archive from where it's possible to download the observations. Who is participating in SASDABA? Well, if you want to conduct a whole sky survey, you need to make observation in both hemispheres. So SASDABA has 3 observing stations, one in Spain and 2 others in Brazil and Australia to cover the whole sky. At present, more than 20 collaborators have participated in the project, and of course, we are open to welcome more people, more participants, if they are willing to learn about spectroscopy, stellar spectroscopy. As you can see in this map of the sky, so far we have already covered 60% of the sky. At the bottom right, you can get a table with some numbers of the volume of data observed so far, the number of files that are available from the archive, and so on and so forth. So the idea is to finish the observation next year in 2023. And what are the contents of the SASDABA archive? For instance, does it contain reduced data? And the answer is no, not yet. So far, the SASDABA archive contains only raw data, but this is somehow good because it's not so easy to access an homogeneous, curated, large data set of raw data or observation as data as they come from the telescope without no further processing, and try to make your own reduction using different pipelines, using different softwares. So in this regard, I have to say that we are now working on an initiative called SASDABA Classroom. This is an online initiative where people with different levels of knowledge can participate. For instance, beginners can participate to learn about spectroscopy and how to reduce spectra, while advanced users can participate by reducing the spectra that will be further ingested into the archive. And this is the way we think in mind on how to provide and how to fit the archive with the reduced spectra, because it's for us, for the SASDABA project, for the SASDABA people working in this project, is reducing all the spectra is too much for us. So the idea is through this initiative, through the classroom, involve people in the reduction of the data. Here on the right, you can see different reduced spectra, reduced using different software. So that's more or less an overview of the project. Of course, if you want to know more, have a more detailed view at the poster. Follow the links that are provided in the poster, from where you can get more and more detailed information on the project. Of course, you can always drop us an email using the email addresses that are given at the top of the poster. And that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Comments, questions? Yes, Emilio.
Hi, Enrique.
Hi. Hi.
Very nice talk. Frankly, my question is the final archive will be in a homogeneous way or will depend on the telescope and the observatory where they were taking?
Yes, there are some kind of heterogeneity here because both in the raw data and in the reduced data. In the reduced data because they will be reduced by different group of people, by different participants. So there's some sort of heterogeneity there, but also in the raw data because they have been taken by different telescopes with different instruments. So the resolution are different, and so there is not an there will not have an homogeneous data set in terms of instrumentation or resolution or something like that. So there will be some heterogeneity in the final data set, both in the raw data and as well as in the reduced data.
In my opinion, could be a very good goal for the virtual observatory not to put in order to create something, something more similar in the final archive. In order that, for example, this spectrum should be more useful for many other scientific projects or even for educational projects. It should be easier to use than if we have a different collection of different resolution with different, wavelength coverage. Maybe expensive. I know, but I think it should be very interesting.
Yeah, it's it's a very good, a very interesting initiative. But as you know, it's quite time consuming. So I cannot promise if we will be able to accomplish this task. But it's of course very interesting.
You can always dream about this. Josefina, you had a question?
Do you say that in this project there are 22 people? What is the percentage of astronomers, of amateurs, and what is the percentage of professional astronomers?
The great majority of the people involved in SASDABA are amateurs. They are the people who are making the observations. The only professional part is us, two people, the people who are in charge of the archive. But all the main task in SASDABA, which is the observations, are conducted by amateur astronomers.
And they belong to all Spanish territory, or mainly Catalonia, or mainly near of Garraf Observatory?
In Spain, most of them are associated to the Garraf Observatory. But as I said before, there are two other stations, one in Australia, another one in Brazil, and the observations there are conducted by Australian and Brazilian amateur astronomers.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the next contribution.
Okay, thank
we
you.
have Antonetta again. Okay.